After song,
Right. Big hand for Richard. Right, and to this one I'm going to ask for help from my able accompanist,
It's very risky, Richard.
Byron.
you think that's wise?
We didn't practice the last two very well, we discovered, but we'll see if we got this one a bit better. Anyway, Byron's got a very nice link between the last song and this one.
Well, in the first half you heard a great British comedy duo, Peter Cook and Dudley Moore.
You didn't actually, you heard us. But
Yes. And this is a song very famous by Wiseman and Bartholomew.
Also known as Morecambe and Wise. Please join in, I'm sure you will.
Where should we start? We're ready. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hang on there.
Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me sunshine in your eyes. Bring me rainbows from the skies. Life's too short to be spent having anything but fun. We can be so content if we get a little sunbeams. We light-hearted all day long. Keep me singing happy songs. Let your arms be as warm as the sun from up above. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Thank you very much, Al. You notice we didn't try the dance.
No, we didn't.
I was
Waiting for Byron to do his usual.
Ah, yes.
Right, that was my song, and now Byron gets his one.
Brian likes this song, but he's not here tonight to hear it. As it mentions a sousaphone accordion banjo band. Now we've all been members of sousaphone accordion banjo bands, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. The Judah band.
Yeah. It's a song by Pete Budd. You may know Pete Budd. He sings with a famous group called the Wurzels. One night down in Somerset, 1,000 cider drinkers met, and village folk from miles around. I'm going to play it without my glasses because they're just going to... I can't read it. Hang on.
Oh, it's so cold.
Carry on. One night down in Somerset, 1,000 cider drinkers met, and the village folks from miles around sipped the cider down. The dew went on all through the night. Blokes was falling left and right when up stepped George of 92. And he showed them what to do. He said, I'm Somerset born and proud, that's what I am. And I've travelled every town throughout this land with this sousaphone accordion banjo band. I'm Somerset born and proud, that's what I am. La 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 la. You can sing that bit. La 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 la. Now George had an uncle Ernie. He kept a pub down Farrington Gurney. He found him floating in a cider vat with nothing on but his hat. Now Auntie Lil at 105 can outstrump any man alive. A superstar without no doubt. And they sang as they laid her out. They sang, I'm Somerset born and proud, that's what I am. And I've travelled every town throughout this land tried to jump the Cheddar Gorge. He wouldn't listen to I nor thee. Now that's the end of me family tree. Singing Somerset born and proud, that's what I am. And I've travelled every town throughout this land. When these tunes are born, the corn and banjo band. I'm Somerset born and proud, that's what I am. La 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 la.
Ross. We'll go in the same order, folks. Just so you can be mentally prepared.
I wasn't first time round, and I wasn't this time either.
Somebody's tickets. Who's
I think they're mine. They're fluttered away somehow or other.
Yeah, that's well, as long as you've got half of it.
Wanted 190 at the bottom. Yeah, that's mine.
I mentioned that I went to see Martin Simpson last week. I love Martin Simpson, and I used to sing the song that he wrote about his dad. And I was going to sing that tonight if I had two songs, but I'm not going to. I'm going to sing the song that I wrote about my dad, inspired by Martin's song. And it is just quite extraordinary. Martin Simpson's dad was born into the 19th century and fought in the First World War. And yet, on stage, he didn't look very much older than me. But then I thought, bloody hell.
How old is he?
He's 50. He was born in 53, so he's 72.
His dad must have been quite old when he had him.
Must have been.
Yeah.
But my dad was born in 1921. And when he was 14, there was the Depression. His family went out of business. They couldn't afford to keep him at school, so they said, well, what do you want to do? And he said, anything as long as it's outside. So they sent him off to sea. Age 14.
Harsh.
And I should mention that he was a Quaker, from a Quaker family. Being a 14-year-old Quaker, not drinking, not swearing, on a merchant ship in the 1930s must have been bloody tough. And even tougher when the Second World War came along and he refused to fight. So I call it Dad and Co. Co being conscientious objection. My dad was but a young lad when he first put out to sea, signing his indentures with a shipping company, crossing stormy oceans on rusty merchant ships, holds full of exotic goods on long round homebound trips. He told stories of his travels that I learned upon his knee, the adventures and misadventures of his many years at sea, of cockroaches in the cargo of captains who were drunk, memories enough to fill a worthy seaman's trunk. He told stories of the tropics and of icy northern climes, long hours of tedium spliced with the most exciting times, of watches on the salty bridge where they kept a constant log, running out of water, running into fog. By 1938 he was an officer's second mate, working on his master's ticket he had stepped up to the plate. But as the fascists came to power and World War II began, they were arming all the merchant men and he refused to fire a gun. What do we owe, we many, to the few who take a stand? Who ask the awkward questions and demand we understand? Well, some might think him cowardly, but I think he was brave to stand by his convictions, though the consequence be grave. He stood before the full board of his shipping company. The managing director questioned his integrity, giving him a hard time, but then saying at the end, "Son, my mother was a Quaker, so yes, I understand." So they put him on a hospital ship where he served throughout the war. On all the major convoys, all the conflict that he saw. They were bombed in Port Said, they were frozen in the Manse, sailing up the Congo and off the coast of France. Some might think him cowardly, but I think he was brave to stand by his convictions, though the consequence be grave. Just take a stand and mention the madness of a war. It takes a few brave souls to bring the rest of us on board. To take a stand and to call out the madness of a war. It takes a few brave souls to take a stand and bring the rest of us on board.